Colors KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. You got Big Mike. Big Mike doing it to you. We're back. Back on the Wake and Bake. Eating Cheetos. Glad you could join us this morning. I did get some things squared up on the radio level. Make sure they're doing a show of this magnitude with this amount of responsibility is something, you know, that I can handle. I've got a good track record as a pothead. You know? We all have things that we've tried. Not that we failed, but that we were probably not as successful as we could have been. Probably the best way to say that. Got Big Mike. It is 3:17 in the AM. I'll get an early start. This is the only studio time I could get. Down in the sub cellar. 420 festival is coming up. Remember, it's going to be Nazi security. Do not resist arrest. It's what the United States Attorney General said today. In the wake of all the police-related shootings that are going on. Cheetos are good, man. Get yourself some Cheetos at your local King Soopers. 2 for $3.49 while supplies last. Sad day in America when they tell you if you come in contact with law enforcement, whatever you do, don't resist arrest. I haven't really seen all the video, I'll be honest. Probably some things that I'm missing. Cheetos, proud sponsor of the Morning Wake and Bake with Big Mike on Colorado's KUSH. KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Talking about Nazi 420 security. No backpacks, no strollers, no babies. Not for the 420 festival, people. Leave your baby at home. You will be cited. If your baby is exposed to secondhand weed smoke. Come on, people. It's not that hard. Not that hard. Big Mike doing it to you. Oh, man. When we last left our saga, when we last left our hero, he was fighting a chest cold. I'm still kind of fighting a chest cold. Not 100% right. Maybe because they put me down in the sub cellar. You know, it goes that way sometimes, I guess. We have another new sponsor here on the Morning Wake and Bake. That would be Rocky Mountain Rocks. Rocky Mountain Rocks, the official rock to be kicked by hoes everywhere. For practice, we have a 5 set of rocks. Colorado Rocky Mountain rock kicking rocks are the best rock kicking rocks on the planet. You can get in full condition if you ever put in a position where you need to kick rocks. Well, the training that you receive from the Professional Rock Kicking Institute via our rock kicking set for the amazing low price of $29.95 does put you in shape for any challenge presented. Big Mike endorsed Rocky Mountain rock kicking rocks for all his hoes. Get your set now, $29.95 if you want it, $30.95 if you don't. Some assembly required, batteries not included. You got Big Mike doing it up on Colors Kush. We're lighting the blood. Wouldn't be a wake and bake without the bake. It's like the shake and bake without the shake. That always goes bad. Merle? This chicken looks raw. It's just a little tender from the shake and bake. The recipe was pretty easy. You just shake and bake. Ma, did you get it wrong? Did you forget one of the or two of the steps? What do you mean? Well, you just gave me raw chicken with nothing on it. Oh. Well, what time did I tell you dinner was going to be ready? Colors Kush, KUSH. We're smoking the Smooth Sativa Mystery Blend by Sweet Leaf. Thanks for joining us in the wee hours of the morning. This is the Graveyard Wake and Bake. Wah, wah, wah. We have another sponsor. People take offense to some of the things I say when I'm kidding around, I know. And it would be a whole different story if I really gave a fuck. I mean, really. I'm not trying to be difficult with people. I'm not trying to make people bow down to my demands. I appreciate my listeners. Thank you for hanging with us through our little short oasis. Our siesta from the airwaves. Smoking up the mystery lid. Oh, man. Dang. Dang. A couple things I wanted to talk about getting the show started again. I had mentioned to a few of our listeners who had emailed me, and I think a couple times on the air, that this was a show that believes in God. And I want to, oh man, that was a good hit. Blow the snot out of me, man. Blow the snot out of me. Oh. Like this time I was pissed on an electric fence, man. I was walking down, partying with a couple buddies of mine late at night in wee hours. We were in a cornfield. One of the things we used to do in Wisconsin is we'd drive out, like 12 of us drive out to the middle of the cornfield, through the corn, which is a hell of a ride when you're in the front truck, blasting through the corn stalks at 80 miles an hour, just flying over your truck. Can't be a truck that you care too much about, or it can't be yours. G-Ride, it's always good. Nobody gives a fuck about the G-Ride. Colorado Kush does not endorse G-Ride-ism. You are currently driving a G-Ride. Dang. They recognized your girl by the back of her head. Is that what they told you? By the back of her head. I think she was driving. I think she might have been. No. We're back. KUSH. Man. The mystery weed came in a rice blunt. It's an indica. Sativa. Is this sativa? Where does it say it? Where? Hold on, don't freaking quit moving that shit. Man. It's brutal. Dang, that's brutal to your lungs. Man. Those rice papers really. Oh, man. Let me take it out of you. Color is KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Big Mike coughed himself up a lung and a half. It is early in the morning. We're back on the highest station in the nation. Glad to have you back. Man, we just got slammed, ran over by the mystery weed in the rice blunt papers. I was talking to a lot of friends this week. Apparently, some people are unaware of the fact that it is possible to be a perfectly high-functioning adult in America and still have errors in the way that you think that are counterproductive. I mean, dead weight onto your life that that people do. I mean, thinking errors are that common. More than half, or I would venture to say 80% or more of the population has significant thinking errors that they run through their mind as true. Dang, the mystery weed. Taking it out on us. On Color is KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Big Mike doing it to you. Glad you could join us. Glad you could be with us. Talking about thinking errors. Thinking errors are kind of thinking errors are really one of those things that because of the name probably gives a negative connotation, and because of the nature of people not wanting to know what's wrong with them, or not truly wanting the truth about what's wrong with them. I mean, people are always like, yeah, I'm trying to do better, I mean, thinking errors are common. I mean, pretty much every self-help guru program in the world acknowledges the power, the destructive power of thinking errors, and to the point where true evolution of the mind depends on ridding yourself of the thinking errors that we're all accustomed to living with, because they are thinking errors, and they're part of your thinking. It's the way you think, the way you process, the way everything goes down. It's the first cognitive. Let me basically, there's 10 cognitive thinking errors that people have. And these are things that people tend to pick up or learn, fairly early in life. Some people, the number one that they list here, and this is based on the work of Aaron Beck and his colleagues. They wrote a book called Feeling Good, the New Mood Therapy. In this book, David Burns outlines 10 common mistakes in thinking, which thinking errors he calls cognitive distortions. And cognitive distortions is I think Mr. Burns really